Former President Barack Obama and the former First Lady Michelle Obama released a statement a short time ago on that verdict saying true justice requires that we come to terms with the fact that black Americans are treated differently every day. It requires us to recognise that millions of our friends, family and fellow citizens live in fear that their next encounter with law enforcement could be their last. And it requires us to do sometimes thankless, often difficult, but always necessary work of making the America we know more like the America we believe in. While today's verdict may have been a necessary step on the road to progress, it was far from a sufficient one. We cannot rest. We will need to follow through with the concrete reforms that will reduce and ultimately eliminate racial bias in our criminal justice system. Well, let's go live on the ground now to our US correspondent, Annalise Nielsen. She has been outside court all morning, has been covering this court case since it even started. Annalise, there is a bit of a delay here, folks, but there has been an emotional reaction among protesters there.
Pete, such an emotional reaction among the crowd here. The moment the verdict was read out, even just that first charge, the crowd started crying, started yelling, and there was hugs. Once they got all three charges underway, that's when we saw the crowd chanting, "We got all three, we got all three." This has been a really raw outpouring of emotion, and the concern, of course, was at the beginning of the day that this verdict could bring on the same kind of violence, the looting we saw last year when George Floyd was killed. The National Guard is still on standby. This court complex is still completely under guard. That jury only just leaving now after making one of the most significant criminal decisions of this generation. But you can just see here how the crowd is just so alive. They're waiting for a press conference here, and then there's going to be a march right through the downtown area. We might ask these guys, hi, do you mind if I ask how you're feeling about the verdict?
The whole damn system.
Like, we can breathe. We can breathe for a second.
It's a great verdict.
It's amazing. It's just a start, though.
It was the right verdict.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just cannot imagine 12 people saying not guilty.
That's right.
Like, right?
Right.
But, you know, history, you know, but it was the right decision. It was awesome. This is a great
stepping
day.
stone.
This is
For greater change.
We're going to party and dance all night.
And then we're going to fill the streets again.
We're going to fill the streets again.
We're all a family now. We've been out here for a year together.
Since day one.
Yep.
Day one.
What kind of protesting have you been doing over the last year?
Honey.
Everything you can imagine.
Like, so the murder was May 25th, and then the first protest was May 28th or May 29th.
There were people that showed up and did stuff, but we had actual.
And I've been going every day, almost every week. I've been to almost over 200-300 protests. I can't even count anymore. I was part of the 646 that got arrested on the freeway. Like, oh my God.
What was it about this death? This isn't unique in so many ways. There's been a lot of...
This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen for black people in America.
No.
So that's a joy in itself.
Yeah.
So, and then for me to like share this, like look around, y'all. This is like community. This is like a diverse group of people.
Yeah.
And we're all on the right side of history.
All on the right side of history.
That's right.
That's
and
right.
so what's not to be happy about?
Yeah.
Like, look around. Like, it's some of everybody. We've known a lot of people. Like, literally, just meeting people from protesting every single day.
Every day.
We are a legit-ass community. Like,
We are. Well, thank you so much.
So very welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, that's just a small aspect of what's been a very joyous reaction here, but also just the ongoing frustration. This has been a long year. The COVID-19 pandemic had already hit when George Floyd was killed, and then this was the outrage that followed. But you can see here now, if you look at this crowd is not going anywhere. You can expect these will be the same protesters that come out when Dante Wright's case hits the courts, and this is going to be a massive feature of the US in the years to come.